Coming here honestly wasn't even planned. I was crystal balled to a few other places. Once I got to really see what this place was really for and, you know, that everything was real here, that's when I was like, how could I throw away the opportunity coming here?
All right, we'll be 5 minutes early. Everybody good there? Any questions on that?
More than 30 schools came calling for Gilchrist's services, but the Virginia Beach native and four-star prospect ultimately chose Maryland.
So what is Maryland getting in Jaylen Gilchrist?
They're getting an offensive lineman with NFL size, you know, one of the top interior linemen in the country. It's the highest rated offensive line commitment they've had in 10 years.
Being more observant on all my visits and OVs definitely helped me out a lot because, you know, kids nowadays, they just worried about, oh, let's take pictures, let's do this, let's do that. But I'm here, I'm trying to figure out what is the life here. That's honestly a question I asked all my visits. Like, if I were to get hurt and wasn't able to play football, like, would I genuinely want to be here? This class right here, we're taking on a big responsibility. We gotta grow up a little quicker. We got big things expected of us.
On 3rd and 7.
Nice pickup.
Good throw, deflected away.
What kind of help? And there's a flag.
Terp down on the field, injured, one of the offensive linemen.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Automatic first down. Officials timeout for an injured player.
My heart dropped. The whole stadium just kind of got quiet.
Coach Loxley and the Terps seeing one of their players, Jaylen Gilchrist, sustaining a significant injury here and needing assistance. You never want to see it happen, but especially literally on Gilchrist's, maybe his first series of the game.
They put it back, so they just got to get the x-ray to see what was, you know what I mean? So we'll keep you posted.
Young guy, talented guy, you know, just coming out of high school. You never want to see your teammate go through anything like that. Because what he went through was, you know, something heavy. I don't think a lot of people understand that. The sky's the limit, you know what I'm saying? Still, the sky's the limit.
I got you. I told you I got you, right, Jay? Okay, a little bit more bend in your arm. You're doing a good job on it. Just a little bit more bend, you get a little bit more snap in your punch. Here we go. Snap that punch. Stay balanced. There you go. Now you're talking. That's it. That's the way to stay balanced. Feel like you have to weight in your arches? Punch forward, punch back. Punch back. Don't use the leg.
How we doing?
Doing pretty good.
What year are you?
I'm a redshirt freshman.
Doing a good job, man.
Yeah. I heard versus FAU last year. Ended up breaking my ankle. Yeah.
Well, you got here fast. Yeah, I've had 5 ankle surgeries. That was kind of my downfall when I played in the league. But I did get 14.
Yeah. Sheesh.
I didn't need the ankle to coach.
I've been playing football since I was 4. I've never been hurt like this before. having to sit there and like, this was my dream inevitably, like as a kid, you know, to play college ball. I look at everybody else, you know, Sid, Malik, like, you know, they did it. It's like, I'm still here. Like, I'm right here. Everybody else is here, so.
You personally have expectations for yourself. And then you, on top of that, because of how successful you are, other people put more on top of the expectations that you already have. And so for you to kind of go through an injury like that, it's heartbreaking. Trying to make sure he knows that he's not alone. Like, you got me.
This was the day of August 30th, 6:57 p.m. So he texted me, asked me how everything was going, and I told him I felt defeated. And this is verbatim. There's gonna be moments in your career where you're gonna be like, what the f is going on? One thing after the next stuff is just simply not going according to plan. And it's gonna be frustrating. You're in one of those moments. I know this isn't what you're trying to hear right now, but it's really about your mindset. In the end, you will be so much stronger, you might not recognize yourself. Let your emotions flow. Don't hold anything in. When you feel ready to pick your hands up and keep fighting. But let me reiterate that last line. When you feel ready, pick your hands up and keep fighting. I'm in your corner, and everyone else on the team is too. Your testimony is gonna change lives. Trust. And yeah, it's just that day that shit stuck with me. August 31st, ankle breaks. We get the surgery September 3rd. October, November, December, splint. We get to January. We're in the boot, but we're walking with the boot. Not going home over breaks, staying here, doing rehab every day. When I finally took that real first step, I was like, okay, it's there.
You can't teach experience. You can't speed up time. Having that understanding, that maturity to work through a prolonged period of time is not an easy thing to do.
Coming out of a dark time like that, there's a shift happening. And I respect it.
I'll never tell him this, but if I didn't have Durr, I'd be at a different point right now. Durr is kind of like the very, very older brother I never had. 7 o'clock, 7:30 days, nobody's in there, just me and him.
When you see a young man work through something hard and earn it, that is one of the most gratifying things you can have as a coach.
Most is where your mentality is shaped right there, one-on-one. That little thing telling you just a little half speed. Just take a little break. Come on, y'all.
Life happens, and life's gonna send you these roadblocks, these obstacles that you gotta overcome. Put it this way, you'll be a different person on the other side of it than when you began, because it's part of the process, that perseverance.
Thomas Edison said he didn't figure out one way to make a light bulb. He figured out 1,000 ways not to. The smart man learns from his mistakes. The wise man learns from others. We're not giving the back a chance to be successful. We're going to talk about this single against Rutgers and let this tackle own this stuff right here so that this ball can sink and spit.
This is the only position in all of sport where your sole purpose is to protect your teammates. And I think that takes a very unique group of people, a very unique group of individuals.
Get ready for 2-on-1 when the whistle blows. You know where to be, homie. There you go.
The whole line is kind of like a team inside of a team. The stronger you are and the more connected you are, the better you're going to perform. And it's really all about trust, really. Just have that back.
Not bad, not bad, not bad. That's it right there, good. That's it, yes.
We're just that silent group that's just like through action we show what the team portrays.
How you feel like you did today? You smooth, fool. Hell, if you beat me, it's like a good thing for your ass. Yeah, that just tell them I need to get back on my shit. I'm saying.
You're making me a better player.
So at the end of the day,
You dogged me the other day.
yeah. And I wanted you to come out here on some shit.
I'm actually way farther in progress than expected.
Helping everyone here get better.
I didn't even realize the amount of support I had in my corner. Everybody was there. Person, just who he is, like, he's just one of those guys where, like, if you don't like him, then something might be wrong with you. Ryan Howardson, he's the reason why I'm here.
Quit oral farming a little bit.
Oral farming, I'm just talking to myself while talking to the camera.
Respect.
Isaiah, he's a soldier. We're all here with him.
They have to commit to the synergy of it all, to live together, to work together, to respect each other, and push each other. They have to commit to that process.
It's definitely like a silent storm right now. Like, I'm just cool, calm, and collect about it. But like, when that time comes, like, I'm gonna show out. I'm bigger than I was when I played that first game. I've had time to, work on those blanks and fill in those spaces. I feel more prepared. Now I get the chance to really prove that I can play Big Ten ball. When I'm running, lifting, whatever, I just think back like what I felt when I had to go through my ankle, and nothing really feels like that. Running used to put a certain feeling in my body, like, oh my God, I gotta run. Now it's like I'm ready to go.